Yo. Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, motherfucking Cuban.
This your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP, man.
Yeah. We got a special guest in the house, and we shot 2 episodes today. That's why you see us with the same clothes.
Got the same shit on, by the way.
I'm not drinking. I'm drinking water now. So we got out in the house, man. We got our boy
TREWAY in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming, by the way.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man.
Man, shout out Sean, man, in the woods, bro. What's this deal?
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
How you feeling,
it.
brother? No, we been drinking.
Yeah, y'all got me off.
Oh yeah.
Glasses, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, he was a part of the audience on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little right, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That shit cool.
Yeah, man. So, we gonna hop right into it, man. The Buttafly Jukebox.
Oh yeah,
Man, that's the name of the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
definitely.
I would call it a Moreno Valley classic, by the way.
Hey, I fuck with that, bro. I
Man.
appreciate that. Hey, shout out my boy Starboy True Love.
Well,
Yeah.
before we get into it, because he's new to the woods, you know
He
what I'm
is
saying. So
new to the
we
woods.
have to introduce him.
Mhm.
So the woods is where you at, brother. This
Most
is
definitely.
I used to live here. I lived here for 20 years
Most dead.
plus. Mark come over here all the time, so this is like you can say my hood.
Yeah.
This is where I grew up, and this is where the expression are in the woods. Because if you would text us, you'd be like, "Where you at?" Oh, we in the woods.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for coming by. Before we get into your music and everything, we just would like to for our viewers to get to know you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most dead. Most
So are you a mobile baby or?
dead. Not a mobile baby per se, but definitely IE raised.
Okay.
I would say more so. Born in LA,
Okay.
Paramount, and then we come out to the IE, Mobile, Paris area.
Okay.
Paris area. I was really raised around that area, like Ramona Expressway, a
Okay.
little bit more. But I always been around, Moreno Valley, Riverside.
Okay.
I get around. I used to sell weed. I used to do a lot.
I used to sell weeds. I just got around. I delivered.
You know what I'm saying?
I was the first delivery weed person.
It get like that, bro. For real.
That
for
nigga
real.
was the weed man when the weed man was actually
A
the
weed
weed
man.
man.
Yeah, when it was fun, bro. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, like the dime bag. I got some stories about the baggies.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, hold on, I gotta hit my nigga Trey
You feel
to
me?
get a dime bag
Pull
real
up with the
quick.
dime bag. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what I was selling weed too. So
That was the era, bro.
That was
Yeah.
the era, bro.
Motherfuckers be like, "How you have money? Don't worry about it."
Hey, don't worry about it.
I do my chores at home.
Hey.
I throw the trash away.
High
And
school was a
all the
fun
shoulders be
time.
on you. Hey, you got $1? Yeah, man. You know who used to be always on me, bro?
Who that?
That you got $1 is funny.
Oh yeah.
Bro, she used to be on me all the time. Like, oh, you got $1? Oh, shit, what you want, baby? You go.
What you want from the vending machine? I got you.
Should I give her a cup of $20? Like, keep the change.
Hey, you got $1 is guts.
That shit used to go a long way in
It
high
used to go a
school.
long fucking
And
way.
then the other little snow bunny used to ask me so she could buy the pads and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were giving those for free.
Hell
Oh,
no.
Mark.
I'm like, oh, I need $1 for some pad. I'm like, what? Okay. She's like, I'll give her $20. She's like,
Yeah.
nah, come with me. And I'm like, so I'll go with her. I'm like, oh, that's your boyfriend? I'm like, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm not, bitch.
I just broke you off real quick. What you talking
Give
about?
you $1.
And that's when she was giving me mixed signals and shit. Like, she wanted me, she
Yeah.
don't want me. So what the fuck?
Man.
But yeah, man. So
But Trey,
from race in Paris, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
You in Paris, you feel me? Paris, Moreno Valley area. Crazy part about that is I lived in Moreno Valley before Paris. So I actually lived in Moreno Valley, moved out of Moreno Valley, moved to like Paramount, back to Paramount.
Oh, okay.
Then moved to Ontario. Then that's when I landed in Paris. Yeah, so you feel
Do you
me?
have people out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I always had like roots in, just LA and the IE. So you
Okay.
feel me? Now, it was a long time where it was a bit where, I couldn't really like pinpoint it. But the IE raised me, man. The IE raised me,
That's
man.
what's up,
Like,
man.
and I say that, I can stand on that because, a lot of beautiful moments was in the IE.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
What-
What's that?
what age did you move out here?
What age should I move out here? I could not tell you, bro. Honestly, I'd say like In my mind, I want to say 11. In my mind, I want to say 11, but I couldn't tell you specifically.
Right.
To be honest, it probably was a little bit earlier. Maybe it was a little bit later, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say I was in that transition of me moving out here between the ages of 11 and 12. I was about 12 years old when I moved out here, so it was definitely a different transition.
Yeah,
because niggas wasn't cussing like that. Like
Mark was a badass boy.
Nigga, I was bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And we was moving around a lot. That's what it was, and I feel like that played a big role in just my childhood and my my upbringing.
Yeah.
I got to see a little bit of both, and just enjoy it.
I know LA for sure. It makes you grow up a lot faster, than what you expect. You at 5, 6
you
years
were
old,
fucking kissing at
you looking
fucking
at
5 years old, nigga.
You looking at Boys in the Hood. You looking at different hood movies and shit. You know the candy lady. You know the dope dealers down the street.
So you see a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But then for the most part, I would say it's not much different. It's not much different. Every hood is pretty much the same.
Right.
In my opinion.
See, I came from Vegas, so I moved out here 2000. I'd say the early 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't claim Vegas. I would be one of those people that I say I don't claim where I'm from.
Vegas is one of those places, though.
I fucking hate Vegas, bro.
I can understand.
I cannot stand Vegas. Like,
I can understand.
My cousin's like, when you gonna come over?
Never,
what the
bro.
fuck? I was like, you guys come over here. What the fuck are we gonna do over there? Walk the strip? I already done that.
Vegas is a place you pass through.
Yeah,
nigga, I hate Vegas.
It's
and
like a
everybody
1 or
that's from
2
Vegas,
day stay.
I'm sorry, bro, but that shit is trash. I hate it.
If I'm in Vegas longer than 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah,
bro. We went for my cousin's wedding, right?
Yeah.
I was already done. I was like, the first day I was like, let's just go back.
Well, let's go.
I can't do this. I can't fucking stay here. Like, what's the, like, his girl wanted to go to Vegas, and I was telling her, I was like, it fucking sucks. I don't, like, it's played out. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying because I live there, but I don't like it. But I claim Mobile to, like, if Mobile in Miami more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Mobile, man.
So Mobile is where
we like the melting pot.
Yeah.
Like, we consume everything. We get the IE, we get the West Coast, we get all that, and it's all built into one. Yeah. We got a whole gathering, music, styles, slang. We get all that in one. Yeah, I feel like we draw all that attention. Yeah, because we in the middle of everything. We can right go to San Diego.
We the nomad city.
Exactly,
yep. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers fail to realize. I feel like the IE. Mm-hmm. Everybody got to pass through the IE. I done heard about so many big names pass through the IE that it's almost impossible to overlook it, bro.
So the crazy thing is, bro, Mozzie's living in Mobile.
Crazy,
that is
bro.
a fucking crazy thing, bro. Mozzie is living here.
Another thing,
yeah, bro.
He copped a house out here.
Property in Ontario.
He has a house out here, bro.
Crazy shit. Blueface lives out here too. Blueface has a house out here. What's his name? Lil Xan has a house out here. The whole B2K has a house out here.
Whole
in Moreno Valley.
Crooked Eye.
J Boogie. What's his name?
Boogie. I talked to Boogie. Yeah, I talked to J Bug. I talked to him.
My first time meeting, bro. I met him at Mel's.
I met him. I was working at Home Depot, and then one of the girls goes, "Hey, that guy has a Frenchie."
You know what? Now Blueface, he sponsored them niggas that do the window tint.
Yeah, right in Corona.
Right. Yeah, no, Menio.
Oh, yeah, right down the street.
Yeah, Menio Stereo.
Right in Corona.
Yeah, he co-signed them motherfuckers. He put them on the Instagram and all that shit. I'm like, where the fuck you get your car tending from? Yeah. This nigga gets all his car tending from niggas in Mobile.
No, I'm saying like, they hit me up and said, this guy is. I'm looking at him, man, what the fuck? He looks familiar. Then the other girl, the homegirl, is going fucking crazy. Going fucking like she was like, oh my God, you know who that is? And I was like, no. And he was like, that's J Bug. And I was like, I know J Bug, but he's Samoan.
Yeah.
And I was like, J Bug. I was like, that's not J Bug. And then he was like, yeah, from B2K. And I'm like, bro, and I'm talking to this dude for like, you know who else has a house out here and has family?
Yeah.
Stupid Young.
Oh yeah. Stupid Young. So crazy story about Stupid Young. I always ran into this nigga, bro, right at the Fast Strip. And it's crazy because it's so crazy because like every time I see this nigga, bro, it's always at the Fast Strip. I don't know what it is. I'm always behind this nigga in line at the Fast Strip. And it's weird as fuck.
J-Lo. Her grandparents, she bought her grandparents a house.
J-Lo,
Yeah.
Puerto
Damn.
Rican J-Lo?
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
My baby J-Lo?
Damn. Yeah.
Her, she bought her grandparents.
I'm trying to run into her anytime.
I want to
bro.
run into her like ASAP.
Fuck.
I'll catch a case like this.
For real.
No, but super young, bro. He came to Home Depot, right? And then I was like, "Hey, bro, you need help?" They're walking around. He's like, he goes, I have an interview. And I looked at him. He's wearing sandals and basketball shorts. I said, "Nigga, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't get a job." And he started cracking up because I told him just like that. I said, "Nigga, you ain't gonna get a job like that." And he started dying. I said, "Well, the offer's over there." So when I looked at him again, I was like, I said, "Bro, you stupid young." He was like, you got me.
You got me.
And he shook my head. He just kept walking.
That's wild. You know another one out here? Lambo 4.
No way.
Before?
Lambo 4, yeah, of course.
What's the?
Of course.
You ran into him before?
Bro,
or?
the nigga. Bro, like I said, the IE
Damn.
is the nomad city, bro.
That's crazy.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Like niggas be out here and they won't let you know. You won't even know it. You feel me? I didn't see. Oh, but yeah, like we did a show with him, but of course, but I seen him in Stater Brothers. You feel me? Like with his girl and shit doing doing that this one shit. But yeah, niggas be out in the IE, bro.
Marcy be at the mobile mall all the time.
Yeah, Mobile Mall and Tyler Mall is definitely a hot spot. You'll run into most of the like Marcus Houston. They all got houses out here, bro. Omarion, like these niggas all got houses out here, bro. Like it's just like property.
I was a B2K fan. Were you a B2K fan?
For sure.
Yeah, you guys ever came out, nigga? Remember that I came out trying to dance just like them niggas.
I wasn't listening to the like. I would say I wasn't listening to the music, but
I
was.
was.
I mean, it was an era. It was an
it was an
era.
era.
Like my people's was listening to it, so I was forced to listen to it. But
How
you know,
old are you, bro?
I am 27.
27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
still a
You feel me?
youngin'.
Yeah.
you're youngin'.
He's still
So,
a
like,
youngin'.
I was
done
doing
seen-
everything. I was trying to do the dances, and all that shit.
Bro, you got served.
Yeah.
Man, crazy story about you got served. I was there when it was a ride at Lakewood Mall. You feel me?
Yeah.
Crazy ride when that movie first came out. Like that was a movie. That was a moment. Like it was a
Yes.
moment in time. There was a couple movies that really did that. And I think my first like probably big ride out here was at Mobile Mall when Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th came out.
Okay.
Oh, Freddy versus Jason.
Marino
Was
Valley.
it?
Nah, it wasn't Freddy versus Jason. It was Nightmare. I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street. If I'm not,
No, it had to be Friday the 13th.
it had to be one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was at Mobile Mall.
Yeah.
And I remember that.
I remember that
I'll
shit.
never forget that shit because we got into it. It was a big ass ride, and then me and my brother got into a fight with a security guard at the mall. Some crazy shit. Yeah,
We
that
used to
was
go to
a-
the mobile mall and
Steal
get
from that motherfucker.
Mobile Mall is like a passenger right.
Got some.
Yeah, for real.
Trash. You feel me? Yes. He knows. AB knows. He knows.
Niggas was getting head in the movie theater.
Bro.
Shout out to my boy on
The
fucking
mall
highway.
used to go up. I ain't gonna
bro.
lie. The mall used to be the
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it was, man.
The mall used to be the shit.
The mall
man.
used to be the shit.
But yeah, I used to be a big 2K fan. That was I was trying to
Yeah,
I was trying to
nigga.
let my hair grow so I could get some cornrows and shit. Never happened though because I used to get like tired of my hair, so I let her cut it off. But yeah, man.
Nah, Trey, man. Now that we got to know you, man, we gonna hop into the music, man.
Most deaf.
All right, the first album, because we're gonna get into 2 albums, right?
Okay.
Because obviously you just put out an album about a month ago or so.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get into the Buttafly Jukebox, man. Explain
let's talk about
to me the process of making this album, because it felt like you took your time with this album.
Oh
Because
man.
because how many tracks? You got a lot of tracks on this one. How many tracks did you put on
tracks
this one?
was on? I think it was like
14.
it was like 14, 15.
Right.
Yeah. So this album was definitely this is all off. I feel like the strength of just working with True Love. Shout out to True Love, man. That man's an architect, bro. Like I can't say how much I appreciate and respect this man because it's the way he works, and I didn't have to really tell him too much. He just know it's like it's a synergy thing.
Right.
Even what he got with CM, it's a synergy thing. So he sent me the beats, and I'm always do my thing, but I felt like this album, he put it in my ear to be like, do a little bit more R&B with this shit, And I'm a big fan of like rapping and spitting out bars and actually making a good song, because making a song is different. You making art. You know what I'm saying? So you you actually trying to make it sound like art, like it not just dropping bars, but actually trying to put together a song. It's different,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with this album, I think we definitely tapped in and we did something different with this one, and I wanted to take it back to my memories in the car with my moms and with my brothers and with my dad and just nostalgia for me, because all of those songs that you didn't heard, like the samples and just shit that I bring you back to, it was all shit that I grew up off of.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? It was all shit that I experienced, even meticulously putting with tracks like Sin City. I know y'all remember this shit. If you don't remember, you gotta remember this shit, AB.
Of course.
Big Boy in the Morning.
I
Phone
still
tap.
bro.
Phone tap.
Phone taps,
I still
You
nigga.
gotta remember, bro.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
I still listen to Big Boy in the morning.
Come on, man. Like
It's that
being,
voice he has, bro.
being in the car,
That's goals right there. That's what I want to be.
being in the car early morning, just hearing that shit every morning, going to school. You feel me? I used to go to private Christian school back in the day or whatever. So just being in the car listening to that every fucking morning, man, like it just stuck with me. Even songs like that, like got your phone tapped. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
I had to keep that incorporation and just in the music. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just like big in my childhood, and of course like tracks like "What Come With Me" and
Talent
what's the other one? Talent of the Hour.
Man, that's
So
my shit.
That track.
That's my shit.
That's my
bro.
dad's. That's one of my dad's favorite songs. Rest in peace to my dad. That's one of the songs that he was really like in love with. And I felt like it was only right for me to do that.
Right.
It was only
Right,
right
that's
for me
right.
to do that track and put it together the way that I felt like it needed. You know what I'm saying? Put my own swag onto it. So you feel me? It was very beautiful just to revisit that and put my own little 2 cents in that. And then shout outs to Stop What You Love, just bringing that shit together, bringing it to life, because I feel like I couldn't do that without bro at all.
Now,
You feel me? That was magic.
When y'all had that album rollout with CM dropping his project first and then you dropping second,
Yeah.
it really, me listening to his album was like, okay, once TREWAY dropped his album, I want to listen to the full body of work.
Yeah.
And I got to listen to it from top to bottom. I'm in my garage rolling up one. And of course, Come With Me is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm kind of like dissecting your bars, bro. And I'm like, this nigga, he's really taking me back to a memory lane.
And I wanted you to feel that
when I'm
like,
walking home from school and I got my headphones on. I'm like, this nigga's this whole background that he's putting out. I'm like, God damn, like how did he know to pinpoint that type of fucking? It's hard to explain, bro, because you have so many samples on there that take me back. I'm like, how did this nigga know to put this type of body of work out right
and you're
now?
not the first person that said that, because it's like I feel like my main focus was the nostalgia. The nostalgia and music
that's what it is.
That first feeling you felt like, even you can relate this to the first time you got some pussy. You feel me? The first time you heard like rap or soul music in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like your parents playing that soul music in the car for you on the way to school or, on their way to whatever.
I can't connect to that. Cause I grew up Spanish, you know what I'm saying?
No, but look, this is the thing though.
I grew up with merengue, old school merengue, like 1990s merengue and shit. So I can't connect to like, even when my girl trips out, cause she's like, oh, you know this song? I'm like, no, it's an old school song. I'm like,
yeah,
I heard, but I don't like, it's like what?
It doesn't hit the same.
And I was like, yeah, because I didn't grow up with that. And then I put a Spanish song. I was like, you know that one? And he was like, no. And I was like, exactly. I was like, you're Puerto Rican too? You don't know this shit? But no, like, but my dad was old school guy.
Yeah,
he like old school rock.
Yeah.
So like I connect to like what's that the band called Queen?
Yeah, Queen. Yeah,
that's his like favorite like fucking music right there. So I connected to that. And when I heard your stuff, I was like, it brought me back to like, cause I like old school. I like all that shit.
That
So I was like, oh
classic
yeah.
feel.
And it's the same thing when Mark said, it's like, you know, you put the headphones on, walking to school or coming back, like you're like, oh shit, like this is what
Most
you know, like
def.
this is back in the
Most
days where I
def.
have no bills, I have no problems, you know, just living life, just listening to music. You know what I'm saying?
And even with the name, like I took it back to where like I always felt like this shit kind of felt like I was a human jukebox and this shit, because I remember every fucking song, like just growing up in the car, like I ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you, like you feel me, I can remember every fucking song that I done heard, everything, like you'll be like, I'll hear a sample and be like, that's whoop-de-whoop. And be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, how you know that? It's just stored in my memory just from hearing all this shit on the radio and, like, you know, gravitating, being a fan of the music and being a fan of the art. Like, it's always just gravitated, you know what I'm saying, gravitated towards me, and just, it's always been, like, outspoken in my music, the way I write bars, the way I spit, the way, like, I'm a big fan of just art and music. I never stray away from being a fan of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an artist, but I never stray away from being a fan of this shit. Because I feel like if you an artist, you kind of got to experience from both angles of this shit.
And when I looked at the when I heard the name, right, I was like, oh, I wonder, like, I was like, in my head I was like, it's old, like kind of like old school, like kind of like, you know, but I was like, I don't, maybe he just, in my head, maybe he's like what you said, maybe he just knows a lot about music, and that's like, you know, so when I played the first song, I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like it makes sense with title.
It gives off that.
The Buttafly part definitely was just, you know, me breaking, not me more so breaking out of my cocoon, but just, you know, expanding my ventures, and, you know, like I said, Stavo definitely put a bug in my ear and definitely was like, you know, do more singing and do more do more R&B in this, and, you know, show people, because I do a lot of singing tracks, and, you know, you hear it on CM shit. But I didn't really like step too much into it until like we really got like deep into working on that project, because I have a lot of more projects and I'm just rapping and, you know, doing a little bit more rapping, and it might be a little singing here and there, but, you know, just to hone in on that and actually step out of that box and focus on it, it was very special. Very special for sure.
Now,
for sure.
Explain, because y'all got a track on there together, which is one of my favorites. 1-800.
We got 2 on there.
2?
2 on there.
All right, yeah.
You already said, that's the one I was talking about before. Sin City. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of my favorite tracks on the album. For sure.
But 1-800.
1-800.
I like that shit. That shit was hard. Explain to me that recording process between y'all two.
Okay, so 1-800, crazy story about it. CM and Stavo, they did a tape, Love Duff. You feel me? They already had, you feel me, that sample on there. You feel me? I'm already, you know, when me and Stavo sat down, we was, you know, I didn't really like too much elaborate with Stavo with all the samples and shit, but, you know, because I just trust I trust Stavo with, you know, the creative process. So he sent me the beat pack, and, you know, I'm hearing this. How can I fuck with this? How can I do this differently? So I felt like I just had to sit down and figure out a way to come about it in a modern way. Because, you know, you heard the original song John B.
Yes.
And, you know, it's crazy shit. This is probably last year was my first time figuring out John B was a white man.
Really?
No cap.
What?
Bro,
no cap.
nigga.
No cap. No cap.
John B,
Yeah,
that nigga, he got a black voice.
Yeah. That's a lot of artists. And you know, growing up on, we figured out a lot of artists were white people, or, you know, like different
Like, I didn't know
ethnicities.
Chico DeBarge was.
You get what I'm saying?
I didn't know he was Puerto Rican.
And you'll be like, bro, damn, you fully think this is a black man, and you know, you will go back and do your research. This is a white man, you know. And I think they were purposeful in that shit. So you know, hearing this track, I'm very familiar with it. I just wanted to keep it very original and kind of stick to the idea. I haven't really fully heard you and Stavo version like that. I heard like little bits and pieces of it, but I haven't even heard. I didn't even really sit down and hear like the whole thing. I wanted to come into it with like a fresh mind. So like I stepped into it, and I felt like, you know, let's do something modern with the times. Right. And, you know, of course I had to have, you know, my boy Lefty on there too. Yeah. You know, we just tie it all together and just make it sound good. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely one of the big things, and I had to express some things that I feel like we all can relate with. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get through to you, I get the down tone. All she needed was some. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that.
Yeah,
For a couple niggas that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then they get to the point, you know, I'm better on my own. But you know, it get lonely.
Yeah.
It get lonely. You feel me? So that was the main point of the song. I feel like that was the main like idea when we dived into it.
Yeah, that's one of my joints right there, man. That album, man, it was it touched home for me, man. I was just like, okay, man, I feel where Trey is coming from.
Yeah.
But on this new album, Creature, you had a different outlook.
Most definitely.
I was
you
like,
know,
he switched it up different.
For people that really you know, fuck with like the music I've been dropping, you know, I'm a SoundCloud advocate. I started off SoundCloud for sure, YouTube and all that shit, you know, YouTube University. So just diving back into, you know, where I found that love for, you know, exploring music. I definitely got back into Creature, and this was probably one of my more I will fucking say it. This was probably one of my more toxic albums.
Yeah.
Because I was expressing a lot more. And this album is pretty much songs that I recorded when I was probably like about 25, 26. So it was a span of, you know, around those, you know, areas. So these are old songs, but we just revamped them, and I felt like it was the perfect time for me to drop them and express and, you know, keep the ball rolling. Because right after, you know, Buttafly Jukebox, you know, I don't believe in no breaks or whatever. You know, you see, you know, you see what's going on. You feel me? You know, my boy CM dropping, you know, right after you did Don't Shoot the Messenger. You know, I can even go back to that. Before, you know, we did with Days Until the album drop. Before, you know, Don't Shoot the Messenger. Then it was 29, and then, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was definitely a pivotal time for me to just keep the ball rolling, you know, and give the fans.
And it's good that you have like a team like, you know, like TM that's gonna like
most dead, bro.
Like push you like this motherfucker's dropping.
My brother right here, bro.
Dropping fucking albums left and right. You're like, man, I had to catch up to him.
Blood couldn't make me and this nigga closer, bro. Like I feel like you know, with all the game though, it's a synergy, like, and that's why we respect each other in a different light, and we understand ideas are transmutable. You know what I'm saying? So. Like we never like gatekeep a idea or gatekeep a concept or, you know, gatekeep anything. We wanna build off of it and take it to the next level. It ain't no like, we conquered that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's this works. That's why this works for us. I feel like we didn't even really have to do it. Yeah. It just happened naturally. Like we have a certain chemistry to where like the ego doesn't even matter.
Right.
Yeah. So we found that algorithm, and then, like I said, man, this nigga CM, bro, this nigga work like an engine, bro. Like
it just keeps going.
You know, like you see Stavo working, like, so, you know, it's a battery in your back.
It's good to have a team like that, you know, it's just pushing you to do more stuff.
Most def.
Yeah. So we're gonna cut the cameras right here. And we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Most def.
Before we move but the why the title God damn, I'm getting heartburn like a motherfucker. Your title.
That's that drink.
She's getting old. She's getting old. She's getting old.
Remember that cup right there? I'm gonna pour a little more.
Your last album. Explain the title of it.
Creature or
Creature.
Okay, so with Creature, I feel like we all, you know, deep down, we all got a creature in us. You know what I'm saying? We all just some creatures on the hunt with this shit. So you feel me? Like we've all been creeps in a sense. You feel me? We all been on, you know, that time.
You said we being what?
We all been creeps in that sense. You feel me? On trying to get.
I'm always been a blood.
Not like I know it comes off. I know it comes off like as different when you hear it, but like we've all been. Like we've all been on a hunt for something. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're a real hustler, you can relate to being like, you know, on Creature timing.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're a real, like, if you've been through some toxic shit, you can relate to being on Creature timing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've all been through it. We've all experienced it. So I felt like this was just me in a declaration moment of, you know, I'm a creature of nature. I'm a creature I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature of, a creature of hustle, charge to the game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I just posted this too. This album was more so me saying, get your money.
Okay.
Fuck everything else.
Okay.
It was a lot of toxic moments on this album, but that was just me expressing that's the beauty of, music and being able to create. And, I've been through some things, some people that can relate. I'm sure they, listen to this and be like, okay, yeah, I get where you coming from. But more so the moral of this shit is, put God first, get your money, stay focused. Yeah, fuck these bitches, bro. Like, I mean,
these bitches,
unless you find one that's really worth it, you know what I'm saying, to lock in,
we don't
love.
say fuck these bitches, we say fuck these women.
I advocate love.
There you go.
Love, you know what I'm saying? I advocate love, but, I also can express, you know what I'm saying? I also can express the deep, dark sides of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been through it. I've seen so much shit with this shit and just my experiences.
The cover, like, to me, I don't know what to me it looks like kind of like a Matrix. I don't know if that's what you went for.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, when I seen it, I was
did.
like, oh, that shit looks like a Matrix, and it kind of makes sense, like you like, I don't know, like a creature in, you know what I'm saying, trying to dodge these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's
you know
like
what I'm saying?
it's like I know what you mean. It's like it's kind of like a simulation. It's a simulation of two people, and they combine into one. Your toxic side and your good side combining into one to tell a story.
AB, I like that outlook. I like that outlook,
You know
because I didn't even think about it like that. You just made me think about some whole shit. But it's
Yeah. What's your favorite song from that album?
my favorite song. Definitely gotta be Go Find God. And I want to get deeper into that one too. That's one of the tracks on there because, I'm sure you already know. You've seen a lot of the demonic shit going on in the industry and shit.
Yeah.
When we recorded that song, obviously that wasn't my mindset, but I talk about just a lot of my experiences and the shit that I'm around, and I feel like it was a lot of demonic shit going on in the industry, and a lot of people pushing this agenda when you should be pushing this agenda. Give all glory to God. If you're gonna do it, give all glory to God. You know what I'm saying? And of course, going back to the Kanye reference, Go Find God, when he texted his, I think it was like a producer or something like that, when he told him to go home, go find God, because he didn't text back and shit. So I was just like, not an ultimate troll, but also just bringing that concept of give glory to God. Give glory to God. Even if some of the shit I'm talking about, I can be militant as fuck and talk about all this rap shit, but give glory to God.
Amen to that.
You feel me? Give glory to God, definitely.
Now, one thing,
You like Kanye?
I fuck with Kanye, bro. I fuck with Kanye because he's an
Don't
innovator.
give him that. He about to give you that shit, bro.
He's an innovator though. You can't.
I told you, bro.
AB, you can't hate
It's
Kanye.
an influence, bro.
You can't hate Kanye though.
I don't like his music. I like his way to.
You don't like his music at all?
No, he don't
at
like,
all.
He don't like nothing about
none
the
of
nigga.
it.
Nothing.
None of it.
He don't like nothing about him,
You
bro.
different.
I like the way he thinks, like the way that he went about his way to get his record. But that's pretty much it, man. I can't stand his music. I don't think a lot of people say he's like the GOAT on music, the way he produced stuff. Yeah, of course, but I like music that I could connect to.
I'm different. I would say I like the music. I don't like too much of the way he. Okay, so you gotta think about a nigga like Kanye. If you're a genius, your ideas are gonna be forever changing because you're thinking too much. Yeah. So I feel like with Kanye, he can't articulate his thoughts sometimes. So he might be thinking this, and we're thinking something else. And that's what a lot of different creators, you know what I'm saying? So I can respect it a little bit more. Some of the shit I do not agree with. I can't fuck with. And I'm like, bro, you lost me. I'm not fucking with you because of that. But then again, I respect it because at the end of the day, it's about the art. Get back to the art. And maybe other people will respect it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I never really fuck with him.
Never really fuck with Ye?
Yeah, see, I told AB from the beginning, like, any artist that comes on this platform, they're gonna have some type of connection towards Kanye. Either it's fashion, produce wise, lyrics wise. you're gonna have a connection towards Kanye because he stapled a movement early in his career,
Most def.
with a fashion sense, and with a lyrical sense that can be carried on for generations and generations on.
So I would say, in my
You say
opinion,
lyrics?
Yes,
look,
808s and Heartbreak.
in
So
my
many
opinion,
motherfuckers then took and ran with that style, bro.
Kanye is hip hop, and you gotta respect it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So let me break this down for you. Fashion,
Mm-hmm.
rap.
Mm.
What's the other shit? Producer. Mogul mind. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
The Yeezy
Marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what whatever, all the clothing and shit. That's hip hop, bro. Like, think about it. Think about it, bro. We fashion, even with the strip clubs and with the strippers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye's done a little bit of everything. He's influenced people to wear the little bullshit shade glasses and shit. Kanye's an innovator, bro. You kind of have to, like, you gotta respect it, and it be like, bro, you're fucking wilding out. You're saying too much crazy shit. And a lot of people say crazy shit, though. It be like, but you gotta, like, be able to be like, you know what?
I guess I could just
Kinda
say
like you gotta
I
take
guess
the
I
good
could
with
just
the bad.
say
You know,
I was
like-
never a fan, so I never really connected to him.
I understand that.
You know, I never really connected to his music, and then like back then, I was listening to a lot of Wayne.
Oh,
So
man.
like,
Now
I
Wayne's my god.
Yeah.
so I never really got to like Kanye. I was listening to a lot of Wayne, I was listening to a lot of like southern rap,
Yeah.
like not no more because I feel like that trap shit.
It's
Yeah.
kinda,
A lot of us missed that bus, when we was listening to Wayne, and then, Wayne had his offspring, and then, everybody else is coming out, and then we start fucking not, who the fuck is that? We don't really give a fuck because, Wayne just dropped.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Yeah, Kanye was one of the ones. Bro.
You see,
What you was gonna ask a question
no, I was gonna say
or section?
it's just Kanye he pushed the envelope forward.
Yeah.
He made music for generations beyond ours.
Most def.
Motherfuckers, Yeezus, it's an album where it's kind of you can listen to it and be like, damn, this shit is trash. But you also have to go back and say, all right, who influenced, who's the influencer and who's the influenced? Travis Scott is the influence.
And that's the
Kanye,
thing about hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing about hip hop. We have a lot of different influences that we can dive into.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kanye, he's doing what every artist would do. If you're an artist, if you're a true good artist, you're not gonna keep doing the same shit, right?
Exactly.
You gonna try to do something a little bit different, and it might not hit for us the first time, but at the end of the day, like, if you pushing forward, we have no choice but to respect it. So like that was my thing with Kanye. I feel like I'm not gonna agree with everything that Kanye does because of course I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to Donda or Donda 2 or whatever the fuck. I wasn't listening to that. But at the end of the day, I respect Kanye, and he's preaching the word of God, and he's trying to get closer to God, and he's in his journey. I'm gonna appreciate it because I see what he's doing. And maybe if he crash out or whatever the fuck, that's cool. That's every man has their vice. Yeah. So I'm not being too judgmental about what the fuck. I gotta separate the antics from the artist at the end of the day. That's what I feel like, is big in this community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't like this motherfucker. I just don't like him.
I don't know. I just couldn't.
Now, in between CM's album dropping and your album dropping, y'all did a collaborative project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Douze Victoire.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know how to say that. I ain't gonna butcher the motherfucker.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But one of my favorite tracks on the album was Ricky Tan.
Yeah.
Money Talks.
Yeah.
Whew, man. Talk about those tracks as well, man. Those are some real touchy tracks that I like.
So
personally,
Money Talks. My verse on that track came from a different song with one of my partners. We never released a song. I'm like, man, this verse too hard for me not to release or whatever. So we came with Money Talks. Not really thinking too much about it. We just creating this shit. We burned that song up, and I felt like when the beat came in, perfect time for me to get this verse off.
Yeah.
And that was definitely one of my favorite verses, you know, as the pendulum swings to the old lady sings and the blood turn to water and float a boat when it streams. We'll be living like kings. And if I break that down, I'm basically, I didn't notice it when I wrote it at the time.
Right.
This is the thing about rap, bro. I love this shit because it's like sometimes I don't know where the words are coming from, bro. And when I revisit it, I'm like, I'm breaking it down and I'm like talking about like the streaming era, you feel me? As the pendulum swings, that's time, till the old lady screams and the blood turns to water, you feel me? Blood, sweat, and tears. And float a boat when it streams. You feel me? We tryna make it off the streaming shit. We'll be living like kings. Send a vision so wicked it haunt me up in my dreams. Like it was just basically that came out. I'll tell you like how I wrote that whole verse. That verse basically was a poem at first.
Okay.
That verse was a poem at first. That whole verse was a poem at first. And then it turned to a rap verse. That's what it was, basically.
Right.
And when it came together, it was just magical, bro. So I felt like I had to get that off for sure. And then Ricky Tan, that was just one of them tracks where, you know, let's talk our shit. Let's have fun. I love tracks like that. I love tracks where we can bar up and we can just talk our shit. You feel me? Like even just how it started, like God shining on me, don't need no light. You know what I'm saying? This nigga kicked it off, and of course I gotta come. You know what I'm saying? Come in right after and just swat time bomb the shit. If I gotta be the villain, I'm doing without the ski mask. You feel what I'm saying? Just that was just us, shooting this shit at this shit. You feel me? And of course, if people don't know Ricky Tan, you just uncultured. Rick, Rush Hour.
You have to watch Rush Hour to really understand that.
So you gotta really know what the fuck it is. That's a tribute for all my hip hop heads and all my movie heads and culture heads for sure.
Now y'all got like 9 tracks on that, like 9 tracks. Now in that recording process, was y'all together that whole 9 tracks, or did y'all send shit back and forth?
So I'm gonna keep it real with you. Everything that we've done. So specifically for that tape, we recorded that shit in probably what, 1 night, 2 nights. 2 nights, right?
2 nights?
That one night we recorded like probably 4 songs. I left. He finished probably. Whoa, what did you do? You finished.
I did 1 or 2 of them.
You did 1 or 2 by yourself. I came back the next day and we just finished it.
Damn.
Just wrapped it. So it's just like about like being in that pocket.
You didn't have nothing pre-written. You just was like, let me hear the track.
Some of those, bro, like I don't know what it is, bro. Like it's some of those. I'll have like a verse I might want to throw in there, like Money Talks. That was a verse from the past, but all the other shit definitely, you feel me? Just jotted that shit down, like on some quick shit. Like it's crazy because like that's my process. Like if I hear a beat I really fuck with, 9 times out of 10 I could write a verse quick as fuck. It's not about being able to write the verse. It's really more so about like being able to feel it. Like I feel like music, you gotta feel it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to feel it.
You guys said you guys knocked out that whole track in 2 days.
Yeah.
How long does it take you guys to do the song from beginning to end, like from writing to finish the song all mixed, dialed in and everything?
It depends on the feeling of it and like mix and mastered. So it depends on if we in album mode or we in single mode. So if we in single mode, we might not spend too much time on it. We might, we might band lab it. Just be like, fuck it, get it as mixed as perfect as we can, and let it, run it through band lab and then drop that shit. But if we're in album mode, then it might take maybe like a day or two. Stavo's pretty quick with this shit, so we'll sit down and listen to the track. We'll have the original, and he'll go on with his mix, and usually there's no complaints. Usually, there's no complaints at all. So it just all depends, honestly. But it's pretty much quick. We try to keep the ball rolling, not think about too much of the creation part of it. The technical part of it.
Yeah. Shit. I wish I could fucking.
Hell yeah, nigga! I wish I had that talent. I can just get in the studio and just make some shit.
Hey, bro. Sometimes, bro, I don't know where this shit coming from. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
All right, but now that you mention that, bro, do you have like a musical background where somebody in your family has like a place in in hip hop or even music that knows how to play an instrument and that got you into music from the get go?
I got a couple of those, but my biggest inspiration to really like want to be a rapper or whatever. I'd have to say my brother. He put the battery in my back. He was rapping before me, and then of course I always wanted to rap and make music. That was always in me or whatever. Being a youngin'. But he put the battery in my back to do my first track. And then once he went to jail, I just, took the torch and ran with it. Honestly, took the torch, ran with it, and, just kept expanding my ventures, I was nice at this shit. So it's like when you got a gift, you got to really, like, hone in on it, bro. Like, you can't really question it. You got to roll with the flow. Like, you got to learn how to be able to ride that wave, like, and be able to be accepting of your gift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a real gift, be accepting of it. Don't be like so locked off to where like you're thinking too much. Cause I feel like if I would have thought about too much with any of this shit, there wouldn't be the TREWAY that you know today.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you mentioned that shit. Cause when AV hit me up to do this podcast, I was like, bro, it's not for me. Like, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But when he was like, yeah, bro, like, trust me, they fuck with me and you being on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just do it.
Let me just do it.
Yeah. I was
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, if they fuck with it and I'm comfortable with me and you talking about this, our daily lifestyle, let me do it. Let me see how I feel. First couple episodes, I feel right at home.
And I think
I'm
people
like, this
feel
is what
the
I'm supposed to do.
authenticity of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's exactly what he said. A lot of people when I was looking for like a co-host, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody, every time you'll come in, everybody be like, man, you and Mark got like a connection. Well, my cousin, if he ever get his fucking life straight, AD, we will probably take over the fucking world, bro. Yeah. Because me, Mark, and my cousin will be like, on another different level.
Like, good conversation, you know what I'm saying? You know when you have like a synergy with a person, you know what I'm saying?
And then they say like, cause like with me and Mark, it's all like, we talk about a lot about our lives, about our personal lives, and they like that shit. He's like, you always like, man, what does your wife say? I was like, well, she hasn't seen the episode, so when she sees them, I'll be sleeping in the couch for a fucking minute. But it just like some people will say like like you put in her life out there. I said, no, it's not. It's just a person. It's just everybody's gonna connect to.
No, most definitely
connect to. Oh, hey, Mark, like what's your favorite precision, or like, cause we talk about, cause we're married, right? So like a lot of people ask me how do I still like have fun with my wife in bed? Yeah, I was like, the fuck is. Just not just stick it in, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nothing special. Like, if you love that person, you're always gonna have that sexual attraction. So we tell Mark like, oh, what do you do this, you do that, this and that. So people are like, man, like, what if your wife don't like that? I was like, my wife knows how I am, that I'm open as fuck about everything. Yeah. So and then with Mark, it was the same way. Like, he just opened up and. People was like, man, you guys have that chemistry that, how you say, if you like it, you run with that shit. Exactly. And Mark came in here and he fucking took over, and we were doing this marathon all day long, you know what I'm saying? So, and I say if my cousin came in here, it would have been a rap, bro. I'm telling you, it's been and like, I'm gonna say that right now because it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. When he fixes his life and get his shit straight, he's gonna hop on here. And you guys gonna see a whole different podcast because, man.
That's the special thing about this shit, because I feel like it's always those conversations that we have, even off camera or whatever. We always have like an engaging conversation about, just life, period. Even off camera, we having super deep ass conversations about everything, and we be like, damn, we wish we would have recorded this and talked about this on the pod or whatever the fuck. But it be them conversations that we have on a introspective level, to where we could talk about something that's so honest and so near and close to home that it's special, because a lot of people can relate. Ultimately, like, you feel me? You never know who could relate. Yeah. So, I talk about love every day. You feel me? I'm the biggest lover boy ever, but you wouldn't be able to understand it until you sit down and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because my concepts on love just get too deep, and I'll be able to talk about it every, on and shit. But, at the end of the day, you'll never know that until we have those conversations. So I feel like those conversations behind the camera are definitely special, and they lead up to where we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you in a relationship?
Oh, I'm not right now. No,
Oh, okay.
no,
He's
no.
single bilingual.
I'm single bilingual. You feel me? So hey, look, hey, if y'all, hey, if you looking good, you can ride this ride. You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that.
Say now, hey now. You know what I'm saying?
You can write
You know
this
what I'm
right,
saying?
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I'm drinking some water. I just want to look cool with everybody drinking. Not on the bottle, you know. But yeah. Who is? I know you said Wayne. You said Kanye's. But who's one of your favorite rappers? I'm gonna say old school and new school.
Old school and new school. I just gotta name one. I got
Top three. You could say.
Oh man,
Somebody that you be like, fuck that. Like,
I hate when people ask me this because I listen to so much fucking music. Like I can go on and on to you about music, bro. But dedicatedly, who I'm listening to back and forth. Favorite rapper, favorite artist. Damn, that's hard.
Nigga, you don't gotta be biased either. You can say yourself. Nigga,
That's
you
a
can-
hard question, bro. Honestly, who I'm hopping in the whip. Can I talk about like now, like
Yeah, of
new
course.
artists right now?
Yeah.
I'm hopping in the whip, listening to a Detroit artist for sure right now. Just on some motivational shit like Skilla Baby.
Ooh, Skilla Baby, man.
I like
That
what
nigga
Louis
hard.
Ray, J, Rio doing. I like what they doing right now because it just motivates you to get up, go get some money or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll hop on the whip and listen to that for sure. Definitely Griselda. I'm a big fan of bars, but I'm a big fan of people that can. Babyface Ray is one of them
Babyface
people.
Ray.
Okay.
You know
That
what I'm saying?
nigga.
I feel like he's one of those people who's barring up and he's actually keeping your attention too with the shit too. So I can appreciate that. As far as all time, damn. I'm about to get back to you on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I just listen to too much music. I wouldn't want to say one person and then like I could say so many people like super old school artists. Like how I started this shit, I would say one, Diggable Planets.
Really?
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard Diggable Planets,
I
but
heard
I heard.
they were definitely one of my big inspiration. I was always cause I like listening to jazz, and I know you
Okay.
probably heard it in the Buttafly Jukebox. That album was definitely kind of like jazz inspired.
Well, the cover of the
the
cover just gives it away.
You give it away with
You
the
get
cover.
what I'm saying?
Like
And
it's jazzy, you know what I'm saying?
that was a big part of my childhood. So me and my boy Snapback Genesis, Jazzy Threads, he's on the album as well. But we basically kind of grew up off of just real hip hop, bro. Like we were listening to Diggable Planets a lot. So that was definitely one of my influences. They they spoke the word of the jazz and just that renaissance of that era, and I definitely wanted to keep it more original to that. So shout out Diggable Planets, man. Shout out Buttafly. Shout out Ladybug, all that shit, bro.
I would kind of figure you as like a Jay Dilla type of nigga.
I fuck with Jay Dilla. I
Do
fuck
you?
with you know who another person. So you just bring me back.
Okay.
So I will say MF Doom.
Oh,
Okay.
I will say MF
Rest in
Doom.
peace to
Yeah.
MF Doom. man.
Nicest nigga on the mic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put that down right now, man. MF Doom is definitely one of my favorite artists for sure. I can quote every lyric. Just the way he spit and the way it was just like effortless and the way he could kind of tell a story, like, and it was a whole comic book to it, like just a whole persona to it. Like I love that shit. I love that era of rap where we were just having fun with it. Nobody's really thinking about too much of it. And you could just be nice in your own lane, in your own area, you know what I'm saying? And people respect it. So like I definitely loved that era of shit, you know what I'm saying? And Big L's one of those people. Like I said, if I start to name names, I can keep going on and on all day.
Big
So I ain't
L,
even gonna do
man.
that. I'm not gonna do that.
We're gonna stop the cameras real fast.
Yeah,
and we'll
most
come right back.
Yeah. Into this shit.
Trey, you have anything cooking up right now that
Yeah.
you're gonna drop this year or next year? You know, I mean, this year's basically over, but
That shit went by
anything on
quick.
on the big pie that you cooking up?
So if I'm gonna shoot for it, got another album already ready. I'm thinking maybe January. This was around the time I created Creature or whatever, but you know, we had a whole another album basically already ready and shit. But we've just been trying to, you know, curate it, get everything right, you know, sequence it, get everything sounding right. So I might go ahead and drop that shit January, maybe February or whatever. And then after that, you know, just keep the ball rolling. I got works, you know. I told Stop I want to lock in on a 3-track. But definitely the next project probably is Going Nowhere Fast. Produced by my boy Zante. We probably do that shit, just get that out there to the world, whatever. These songs, like I said, they were recorded when I was 25. I'm 27 now, so I wanna get all this work that we've been sitting on out, and then also, cause we've been creating so much music, it's just like, it's so easy to get lost in it. Yeah. So I want to get everything that I feel like is worthy of dropping out, and then start working on some new shit. You know, so
okay.
Yeah, definitely. So be on the lookout for that. Going Nowhere Fast. Definitely gonna be on.
That's the name. That's the title name.
Yeah. Going Nowhere Fast.
Oh, okay.
Exclusive right there, bro.
Okay. You said maybe in the beginning of next year.
Maybe January.
Okay.
I'm shooting for like maybe, if not early January, late January.
For sure. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, y'all keep a lookout on that one, man.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I really do definitely want you guys to like do a little track for me for reals, man.
Yeah. Hey.
For real,
right?
Like,
no, we gon' hey.
But like I want to go right now and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know I gotta wake up tomorrow.
The liquor got me feeling like exactly like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look,
I fucking have to wake up tomorrow. But
all we need is a day.
Oh yeah, I just like I know how Mark said we need something like real catchy, but I want something too like the. Not the lyrics or anything like that, but the beat, bro. Because when I listen to music, bro, it's the beat first. Mm-hmm. So like, say like you got the crazy. You say, oh, AB, I went crazy on the bars on this. Yeah. Right, and then the beat is to me is trash. I wouldn't even listen to it. Yeah. I would just be like, nah, next. Yeah. Like my cousin doing music out in this is another. Out in Puerto Rico, and he sent me a
shout out Puerto Rico too.
Yeah, shout out to all
half of my family is Puerto Rican, bro.
Shout out to all my Boricuas,
man. Rest in peace, my aunt.
Rest in peace to your aunt. But he sent me a video. Oh man, this is the next crazy artist out of Puerto Rico. Woo, woo. He sends me this shit, and I'm like, this shit is trash. He's, oh, did you hear this bar? I said, bro, I heard the first two seconds of the beat, and I'm done with it. Yeah. And he's like, oh, no, and I was like, nah, bro, he's trash. But like, I want something that has kind of like, like, well, me and Mark kind of, we kind of listen to, right now I'm really big into the Spanish trap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could play something for you guys so you could hear it, like what I'm talking about.
Most deaf.
But I will beep it out. I mean, I will take it off because we don't want to get copyrighted.
We gonna get into it, you feel me? So we can like, you feel me? Get the idea,
just to get the vibe going.
This is who I'm listening to a lot. His name is Young Chimmy.
Yeah.
And he's from Puerto Rico. He's my guy, but bro, like I just love the way he raps. I mean, you probably would understand what he's saying, but I'll play this little song real fast. It's called Goat Talk. So basically, talking about how where to go right here. Sorry, it just starts off real. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like some Vibes Cartel type shit.
Yeah, let me
That's
play.
what it felt like.
DJ Drummond over there hopping on tracks like that.
Low key, bro.
Yeah,
DJ Drummond, yeah.
DJ Drummond. That nigga's part of the culture, bro, for real.
I'm telling you, look.
This is another one. And then this next one is like a typical Puerto Rican beat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Something that's gonna like, when we you turn on the fucking podcast,
it's gonna make you feel
like,
good.
Oh, shit, like, okay.
I think that's the one right there.
Something like, so I guess I have to talk to Trav, what's his name? True Love?
Yeah, Stavo, True Love.
We had to talk to him and see if he could come up with something, I definitely need you guys to do something, man, because
we gonna come up with some shit.
Man, it's been a long time coming.
It's gonna be special. Stavo cool with that shit. Like, Stavo is the motherfucker architect with that shit. He good for that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So we have to, like, one of these days, man, I'll have to tap in a day where we could just sit down and come up with this, and we'll break you guys with some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna be like, oh, can you do it for free, please?
You know, it's always the
saying?
love though, regardless,
So,
man.
I had to ask another guy, and he was like, I don't know if he thought that I was trying to get it for free.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, well, I got a lot of projects in my. I was all right, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done.
No, I'm good, bro.
Tommy sketch said he would be down.
Yeah.
So we just had to send him the track.
Yeah, we had to like email him.
Yeah, we
the
had to
track
send him
or
the
some
track.
shit.
Fucking with us, bro. We do that shit tomorrow.
Shit,
I'm gonna keep
tomorrow?
it real with you, bro. On some quick shit.
Mark works tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get it done though, man.
One is, I mean, I could send you the song that I just played.
Yeah.
I could send it to you guys so you talk to what's his real name, by the way?
Stavos.
That's his name?
Gustavo.
Gustavo?
Stavos.
Okay.
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Gustavo True Love.
Remember Johnny True Love from
Yeah.
Alpha Dog?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my
Well, I'll
movie.
say that for his interview. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was say that's my movie right there, man.
We gonna let him get into that. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
I can send
yeah.
it so you guys could like shoot him like, oh, this is like what kind of, I don't know what kind of beat you will like, but that's something that I'll be like, that shit like.
No, just something like it that catch a motherfucker.
Because what
Catch a motherfucker attention.
What I would like
Straight
to
off
do
the
is
bat.
like, kind of B-roll before we start the podcast. Just sit down and talk about, and just have the cameras rolling, but no audio. It will just be the
Just the
song.
intro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I would
Something saying in the woods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Like,
Definitely got to shout out
shout
in the woods.
you
man.
know, like whatever. I mean, I leave that to you guys to
Most
fuck
dead.
with the lyrics, because if you got me fucking with the lyrics,
Gonna butcher that motherfucker.
Man,
Yeah, I'm in the woods.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I'll let you guys do that because you guys, that's your guys'
Most dead.
that's your guys' thing. But yeah, man. Anything else, Mark?
We definitely gotta have all y'all in here. Basically,
yeah.
we gotta have you. We gotta have TREWAY, CM, Black Lefty. We gotta have True Love in here, man.
Gotta get
Y'all-
the whole Saints in this bitch.
Yeah, man. Next time y'all come through, we gotta have the whole motherfucking vibe in
we
this
could
motherfucker.
we could do what we did with Chris and them, man. Chris showed up.
Oh, yeah, that's-
his
yeah.
whole like squad showed up.
Just
Yeah.
pulled up deep.
Yeah, bro. We didn't even know. He
We
told me
had
like,
about 5-6 niggas in here,
and
man.
what we did is just
crazy.
rotated them. I just rotated
And
them.
just have them all come on.
Yes, all
Yeah.
right. You can take 5 minutes and I'll take but we did
That's
all
crazy.
but
That shit was a vibe, man.
shit was a vibe, man.
That's
So
insane.
so yeah, I would love to do that with you guys too, man.
Yeah.
But man, Trey,
Yeah, man.
where can they find you at?
Oh man, you can find me at DJ TREWAY. You feel me? At DJ TREWAY on YouTube. That's at DJ TRESWAY. Not TREWAY, not any of that other lame shit that y'all be, you know what I'm saying? But
TREWAY.
you know what I'm saying? You know where we at. TREWAY though. You feel me? Find me on all those platforms, man. Buttafly Jukebox out now. Creature out now. You feel me? Going nowhere fast coming. This Can't Be Life out now. Red Rum Saints album out now. Red Rum Saints Christmas out now. You feel me?
shit.
We just keeping the ball rolling, man. That's all it is, really. Like, you feel me? More content. So you know, tap in with me. Tap
Yeah.
in with me. Follow up the catalog.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, stay tuned because, just the ball don't stop.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
ball don't stop.
It just
you
keeps
feel me?
going, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's ABQandPR. On TikTok,
Yeah.
ABQand_PR. If you don't follow the podcast, it's In the Woods Pod.
Yeah.
On everything.
Yeah, man.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Yeah, if you don't follow me, I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, as well as TikTok. It's IMX Good. On Instagram and Snapchat. TikTok, I'm Good. Tap in with me, man. I'm posting all our latest content on there.
Yeah.
Before we leave, man, we're gonna have you sign this our sign.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Almost there.
Yeah, man.
In the woods, man.
Yeah, and Mark, I don't know if you want to tell them the rules.
Man, in the,
Yeah.
this the number one rule is don't sign within the letters. I was the first motherfucker to ever sign this motherfucking board, and I was the first person to ever sign inside the letters. Yeah, so make sure you don't sign inside the letters, man. Try to find
I got you.
try to
I
find a
got
place where you-
Here, let me.
cause it's a lot of motherfuckers that have been in this motherfucker. It's 160 some episodes.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You know, so it's kind of hard to find a place, man.
find a place.
That's 160 something signatures you been looking at, man. So
Let me see.
Yeah.
try to find a place, man. Eventually, we're gonna have a motherfucker to sign in. in the letters, man.
Yeah, just eventually, but that will be when we get 200.
Yeah.
When we get to the 200 episode.
I already know, man. That shit's already packed.
That's cool right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You a part of the In the Wood family, bro.
Y'all see it, man.
And then what size shirt are you? So we can get you guys. You can get you a shirt.
How many?
Large, man.
Large in there.
Man, you already know.
Let's see.
Hey man, before we get up out of here, I'm willing to show y'all a little snippet of
yeah, most
dang
definitely.
Thing, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do that.
Yeah, man.
Let me see real quick.
We always appreciate the exclusives, man.
What am I gonna play?
Do we got any more smalls?
Yeah.
Smalls left?
Yeah.
I gotta get one with my sister.
This shit would not pop up. I know. That's the funny thing about your phone, bro. You back up all the files. Finally get back to the files and be like, where the fuck the files go? Good looking, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all love. This how old this fucking tape is too. You got your AirDrop on?
Yeah. Should be AB Cuban. Or AB something. Did it pop up?
Hold on 1 second.
If not, you could just text it to me. I'll give you my number right now.
I think it's going on right there, right now. Everyone, yep. Okay. Damn, what the fuck? This thing about iPhone, you can do crazy shit like this.
No, that's not.
No, that's Chris.
Oh.
Okay. Here, I'll text it to you. Fuck the bullshit. Yeah. What's your number?
Oh, no.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That was fire.
I'm bleeping out all that shit.
That was fire. You feel me? Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, that's that doing for a thrill, man. That's off that going nowhere fast, man. Yeah, like I said, I might get that off in January. I just been riding the wave with this shit for real.
Hopefully I do this shit. Let me see.
That shit probably did not send because my phone just died, so don't even worry about it.
What is it?
Y'all just
What is it? I'll send it.
Yeah,
Do
we
it for the
definitely gotta
thrill?
listen to that.
Oh, for your album?
Yeah, the next shit, you probably don't got that. Well,
I
you
got
probably
what's
do.
out.
You might do. Or you can just play some shit
off.
Creature.
Yeah, play some shit off
Alright,
Creature.
okay, yeah.
Y'all fucked yourself out of getting some new shit. But it's all good.
Damn. Nah, nigga, we gonna come back with that
It's all
motherfucker,
good.
bro.
Like, nah, fuck that. We gonna come back with that one. Got an exclusive for y'all
You
later.
already
We need that, bro.
You already got it?
You sent it?
Creature.
No.
I'll share it with you here, boom.
Yeah. Phone just completely just kamikazed on your ass, man.
What song, Trey? What's that one we were playing on the way home the other night?
Oh, you wanna play No More Love Songs or Deep In?
Whatever.
Deep in.
Deep in.
Or play Go Find God. I think that was one of the ones too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one right here. Yeah. Show me your wrist, take my mama that anemia. So far ahead of myself and I'm beaming. I am the light in the dark like a beacon. Might just kill these niggas is even. Feel like an angel but still like a demon. I'ma get rich, take my mama then. Ask her brand new on the bitch for the. Fuck all that feelings, can't do no more. Get to the money, ain't no better reason. I see that water, I jump off the deep end. You see a shark, you ain't want put your feet in. How you gon' grill with a nigga you see? How you at war with the bitches she? Niggas believe everything they be reading. Make sure you publish shit, you be tweeting. I'ma stay on it until I start. You gotta live with this shit you speak. Stick to myself, cause these bitches be. Niggas be talking about she want my heart on that stupid G. Fuck with her, she give me logic and reason. Can't go for all of that begging in. Can't go. How you gon' get to that money? It's easy. Slide on the mission, you gotta get greasy. I try to show you, but you don't believe me. How you gon' play all this love that I'm bleeding? Some people come and they go for the season. What you gon' do for the cream and the peach? Step for a check, get a couple of creases. Why you so working a couple of pieces? Call out my mama like you won't believe it. You gotta see it to really achieve it. You was right there with me, how could I leave? You gotta see it to really achieve it. You was right there with me, how could I leave? What you gon' do for the cream and the peach? Step for a check, get a couple of creases. Buy you some work and a couple of pieces. Call out my mama like you won't believe it. So far ahead of myself and I'm beaming. I am the light in the dark like a beacon. Might to the skull on these niggas this evening. Flow like an angel, but still like a demon. I'ma get rich, take my mama to Neiman. That's a brand new on the bitch for the season. Fuck all the feelings, can't do no more grieving. Get to that money, ain't no better reason. I see that water, I jump off the deep end. You see a shark, you ain't won't put your feet in. How you gon' grow with a nigga you see? How you at war with the bitches she leaving? Niggas believe everything they be reading. Make sure you publish the shit, be tweeting. I'ma stand on it until I start breathing. You gotta live with the shit you speak. Hey, pay that, go find God, fuck it.
Yeah.
For you devil worshiping
That's some turn up
motherfuckers.
shit right there, by the way.
For you devil worshiping motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna kick it off like this. God, praise God. Why you on war with the kid? I thought you was all about love. Dying by one of my blood. Run out the blues with my cuz. Caught up a nigga on 10. I bet they told you you the one. Probably gon' die by the bitch. How you gon' live by the gun? Why you gon' settle for crumbs? How you gon' settle for none? Niggas really ain't monsters in it. Turn a bully a bitch, he a bum. The sticks to them down, get your son. The sticks to them down, get your son. Come on, stop playing the sun. I'm with gang and we having some fun. I live a hell of a life. This shit look like heaven tonight. Yeah, shit with my heart on ice. Baby, everything come with a price. Don't compare me to none of these niggas. I'ma go when this shit hit the light. When it's summer, this shit do the ceiling. I'ma go with a hell of a feeling. How you gon' go against God? How you gon' play with the odds? Why you gon' play with the power that be? You gon' get hit with a ride. Gas in your tank, you got somewhere to be. Far away, it's a facade. Smoking the mirror, but not the OG. Anarchy spilling the pride. How you gon' go against God? How you gon' play with the odds? Why you gon' play with the power that be? You gon' get hit with a ride. Gas in your tank, you got somewhere to be. Far away, it's a facade. Smoking the mirror, but not the OG. Anarchy spilling the bride. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
Yeah,
man.
Feature out now, man.
Check
Out
it
now,
out,
man.
man. Tap in on all the platforms, man. Go make sure to tap in with that.
That's what I'm saying, man. That shit some turn up shit right there, man.
Yeah,
Out
man.
in the woods, man.
Man,
Hey,
shout out to
appreciate you,
Trey
Trey
coming
Swag.
in. You know what I'm saying?
Love y'all niggas,
Yeah,
man.
man.
For real, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you
Yeah.
coming by. And guys,
Big love today, bro.
Yeah, man. We done got blessed with two favorite artists in Mobile, California, man.
yeah. Make
Appreciate
sure you
y'all.
guys always stay blessed, be blessed, one love, and make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share this. Put the notification button because it always helps with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace
Till the
out,
next
man.
time, baby.
Salute.